So we're finally getting technically a remake, you could say, of the Super Mario Brothers movie. But this time it's more connection with Nintendo, even though the first one kind of was anyways. Even though they kind of pulled back a little bit. Um, but yeah, this is happening. Um, Mario's voice actor is gonna be in the movie as a cameo, but you won't have him voice Mario in the movie. You want to know who's going to voice Mario? Chris Pratt. I don't know how you feel about that, but to me, eh. The only one that I was like, yeah, to the casting was Jack Black as Bowser. People back in the day, if there was another live action Mario Brothers, people wanted Jack Black to play as Mario. You know? And that was like around 2004 or 3, you know? Around 2006, 7, you know? It was very early in the internet age. Very, very, very early. Not like 90s shit, but like about 2000s, you know, when YouTube was starting to pick up and everything like that. So I was up for it, for that to happen. Once I heard Illumination Films was going to do it though, originally Sony was going to do it, to be honest. Sony making a Super Mario Brothers movie. I saw the concept art of what Sony wanted Mario to look like, and he did looked it high. His eyes were kind of red, and he was like this, all like, you know, kind of almost depressed, but he wasn't depressed. He looked it high as shit. And apparently, you probably can find that sketch or not even the picture online somewhere. But this film is coming out on holiday 2022. I'm not going to mention the Enlightenment stuff here or anything like that. All I have to say is, I mean, finally we're getting another Mario movie, you know? I'm just iffy with the cast. That's really it. That's really it. The only one that I accept as you breeding the cast is maybe Jack Black as Bowser. You brought Donkey Kong is going to be in this movie too, and guess who's going to voice him? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Yes, Seth Rogen. What the fuck? I'm not saying anything. You guys can interpret whatever you want to, but you're not in my head, so you don't know. But judging from your eyes and what you said, seems like you don't care. Or it seems like, oh God, like, I don't know. Let me tell you this. Donkey Kong's. Let me tell you this. Having Seth Rogen's voice coming out of Donkey Kong. Think about it. No, truly think about it. I won't be surprised if this movie does bomb. I'm not saying it will. But if it does, don't be surprised. It can still be entertaining as all fuck, like the original movie. You know, I love the original Super Mario Brothers movie, man. I do. I love this movie, man. And the original casting is not that bad either, you know? For kind of like, you have Dennis Hopper as Bowser. I hope I said that right. And you have Bob Hoskins as Mario, and John Leguizamo as Luigi. All he needed was that mustache. But to be honest, it's not a bad casting choice. You know, not a. Could it be a better casting choice? Yeah, but at least when they cast Mario, they got Bob Hoskins, and Bob Hoskins did. To be honest, I like what Bob Hoskins did in this movie. Even though they got drunk and high, or drunk, I think John Leguizamo was high. But to be quite honest, that's kind of accurate for a movie like this. The whole cast should get high as fuck. Seriously. You're making a Super Mario Brothers movie. Get the fuck high. Eat a shroom. Smoke weed. Do something. Right? Get drunk. You're making a video game movie. Have fun. Come on. Seriously. I wonder what's the story going to be. Oh, it's probably going to be the same old shit. Really? To be honest, you have Donkey Kong and Bowser in this movie. Why wouldn't you do like you could pay homage to the very first Donkey Kong movie. I mean, the very Donkey Kong movie. I wish there was King Kong. The very first Donkey Kong game. You know, there's a picture out there on the internet that shows um was it Bowser and Donkey Kong fighting against each other, and Princess Peach is like right next to Donkey Kong, almost like what you saw in the King Kong movie, the Peter Jackson one. That whole moment with the VX and all that shit. I thought that shit was pretty dope. Kind of that fan made picture. I thought that was dope. And the thing is, Nintendo, Illumination, if you don't take that opportunity to do that, you failed. I mean, that's kind of cool in my opinion. I'm not saying that should be part of the story, but at a moment in time, Donkey Kong will probably look at Peach, fall in love with her, and not grab her, but protect her. Or like look at her or just protect her. I can see them do the whole Donkey Kong thing. Like, I can see them do King Kong with the whole Donkey Kong thing if they wanted to. Not saying they will, but look, I want to have someone else voice Donkey Kong than Seth Rogen. To be honest. The thing is, when I expect Donkey Kong to talk, I suspect a brother to talk coming through a Donkey Kong's voice. Just saying. But either that, it's going back to what I said. You have the guy that voiced Mario in this movie that makes his cameo. Why wouldn't you have him voice Mario and Luigi? Oh, but this is Hollywood. I don't give a damn. It's the same shit what you did with the Scooby-Doo movie. Warner Brothers, Scoob, and all the freaking voice actors that did the voices for the animated movies, animated show and some movies, they didn't come back. They weren't even asked. They would have loved to come back and shit like that. But that casting choice for that Scoob movie was great, right? Shaggy sounded like shit. Sounded like he was getting choked to death while he was high. And Scoob, look, I like the voice actor of Scooby-Doo, but in that movie, he sounds like he's dying. Literally, sounds like Scoob has a fucking shit up his ass. That's all I have to say about that. Alright? I haven't watched the movie, but I probably will eventually. It's just, But the reason I mentioned that, Scoob, is just that the whole thing of what this movie could be. Again, it could be bad. But you know what? If it's enjoyably bad, then I'm still going to love it, And again, if it does a little bit, spiritual enlightenment stuff, which all movies do, which I am looking forward. I would like to see what this movie is about to do in a spiritual enlightenment way. Because once I sit down and watch this movie, I'm not watching it for entertainment. I never watch none of these movies anymore for entertainment. Are you high? I'm watching these movies for knowledge base, baby. I'm not watching it for fucking entertainment. Shh. And some of these movies teach you how to fucking build and how to fucking construct weapons and shit like that. But yet, after you shut the movie off, you want to walk away and suck your thumb. Do what they did in that movie, man. For real. This movie taught me how to make a gun. Well, then do it. Make it. For example. Jesus Christ, people. These movies tell you something for a reason. I get in trouble. Oh, motherfucker, please. This is your land. If you're Hispanic and black, this is your land. Automatically. This is your land automatically. No white motherfucker is going to tell you otherwise. I'm dead serious. We own this fucking planet. So we can do what the fuck we want with it, in a way, as long as we don't destroy it. Because if that's the case, we would die. The plan was just wipe us out. Because she's not up for that shit. But, moving on. If you're looking forward for the Mario Brothers movie, that's fine. It's just that I'm looking forward for it too. But there's some things like, some of the casting, and then it's made from Illumination Films. I was hoping. I wanted to. How could I say hoping without hoping? Do you hope to pay your fucking bills? I was just concerned that this studio I really don't trust Illumination Studios. I really don't. I don't hate the Despicable Me movies. I like the first two movies, but that's it. This Illumination Films hasn't really showed me anything that they can do right with animation. For crying out loud, if Nintendo told me that Disney was going to make a Mario Brothers movie, I would have been like, actually, yeah, I would want that more than Illumination Films, to be quite honest. I don't give a fuck if the film is shit. At least it's not from Illumination Films and Sony. But the way no matter what, if this movie, to be honest, it could turn out bad. I mean, it's a video game movie, right? Not a lot of video game movies turn out pretty good, you know? There's some that are, you know, there's some video game movies out there that are actually pretty decent or fine. Like, again, the Super Mario Brothers movie. You might have some haters, but to be honest, it's not that bad. And there's other video game movies that are completely shit that never literally were like, that never looked at the source material and were like, no, fuck it. At least the people that made this movie actually saw the source material. They didn't do a good job, but at least they saw the source material, you know? Which is more I can say for some companies that never will see the source material or just look at the picture and be like, yep, we're gonna go with that, and that's it. Without knowing the depth of the character and the story or anything like that, you know? It's almost like if Warner Brothers looked at a Batman cover and decided to make a Batman movie, but not knowing the backstory of Batman and how he became Batman. You know? It's like that. You know? So it's almost like we will never get the chemical vat with Joker or Bruce's parents getting killed. It's just, oh, he's already Batman. Oh, are we gonna get a little bit of backstory on it? I know we've been knowing Bruce Wayne's parents been shot a whole bunch of times. I mean, kind of like when you come out of your mama's pussy, you already know that story. You know, it's been universally out there forever. You know, but that's just me. Again, I don't know. I just wish it was made from another company instead of I don't know, Illumination Films. Again, this movie could be good. Hell, it could be better than the live action one. If it is, cool. But if it's not, I mean, if it's not, it's not. You know? But I am excited and happy that, yeah, they actually do have another Mario Brothers movie. We have an animation one. We had a live action one, now we're getting an animation one, which makes sense now more than ever. I mean, you think a studio would really waste money on a live action Mario Brothers movie, even though if they do it right? They would never do that. Are you kidding me? They would look at that and they'd be like, that's too expensive. That's MCU type money. Even though they probably don't have to use MCU type money to make a film like this. You know? For crying out loud, you see fan movies make Super Mario Brothers movies, and their trailers look good, and they just use the stuff outside. And they might build a little structure and shit like that. You know? So I am wondering what the story will be. Most people will be like, spoiler alert, it's just saving Princess Peach. If that's true, I feel like we should get more. I know you probably want a simple story for a Super Mario Brothers movie. Hell, to be honest, in the original movie, they still saved the princess. Hell yeah. And that's the goal for the Mario Brothers movie. I mean, Mario Brothers games anyways. Save the princess. And that's what the movie got right, the live action one. Despite some people hating it. I don't know what you thought, what you wanted. It's a plumber dude that fights a dragon that saves the princess. We got that in the live action movie. What more do you want? We're going to get this we're going to most likely get it in the animation movie. So when it bombs or people don't like it, I'm going to be like, what do you suspect? It's a plumber that goes to another world, fights a dragon, and saves the princess and just gives him cake instead of pussy. That's really it. That's it. Now, could there be humors in this movie? Like poking jokes out of the video games and shit like that? That'd be nice. That'd be fucking pretty dope. You know? I'll be up for that shit. You know? I'd totally be up for that shit. But if it doesn't happen, you know, I'm just looking for a good character development, good story, and having a fun time. Just having fun. You know? Just having fun. And I'm surprised they didn't put Pauline in this movie. You have Donkey Kong, but not Pauline? Are you stupid? You can't have Donkey Kong without Pauline. You have Mario and Donkey Kong. Where's Pauline? You can't have... Might as well take a Donkey Kong. That's just me, man. You can't... Those duos. Without those duos, video games wouldn't be what it is today. Those are the grandfathers. Those are the mafia, in a way, of video games. Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong game, has Pauline, Jumpman, and Donkey Kong. And speaking of Jumpman, will we get a reference to Jumpman here? Like, there's been like speculations that Jumpman is actually Mario's dad and not Mario himself, you know? So if they play around with that, I'll be intrigued as fuck. This might be really good again, but it could also be really bad. But let's wait and see. I want to see a trailer. Let me see a trailer, and then we can talk more about it. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me if you're ready for the Super Mario Brothers movie animation, or are you looking forward to it, or you just like, oh shit, this is actually happening, or it's happening. Just got announced by Nintendo.